I'm Dr. Fox with your breaking medical news of the day. This segment of Fox News is sponsored by the good people at Parker's Travel Centers and Kitchens. Remember, when you're traveling and your stomach or fuel tank is running on empty, stop at Parker's and they will fill you up. We start with a bit of sad news for the folks in Macon, Georgia and surrounding communities. Fox News has learned that longtime respected and well-known radiologist Dr. Ken Morgan has announced his retirement this week. Dr. Morgan will be ending a 36-year career assisting with the diagnosis and treatment of thousands of Georgia residents. Dr. Morgan began his career in the small county hospital of Thomaston, Georgia. He was quickly recognized for his skills doing vascular and interventional radiology. He later joined the large radiology group in Macon. Because of his skills in nearly all areas of radiology practice, he could be easily considered as the Swiss Army knife of radiologists. His speed, accuracy, and productivity were unmatched and will be sorely missed and difficult to replace. Our science team here at Fox has estimated that if Dr. Morgan's radiology reports were printed and stacked one on top of the other, the height of the stack would be taller than the Eiffel Tower. When out of the office, Dr. Morgan has many other interests and talents. Growing up on a small town in South Georgia, on a small farm in South Georgia, he developed an early love of horses. Here he is at an early age, mounted up and ready to ride in the annual Swamp Cattle Roundup. Dr. Morgan's proficiency on horseback led to a brief role as a stand-in and stunt double for the character of Hoss Cartwright on the popular 60s TV show Bonanza. Dr. Morgan later went on to raise and train Percher and draft horse teams. Over the years, his draft horse teams, pulling vintage wagons, were featured in a number of parades around the country. Here he is in the 1998 Rose Bowl parade. Well, I think that's the Rose Bowl parade. We'll have to fact check that. Always on the go, Dr. Morgan enjoyed being in the fast lane, even in tractor parades. An active RVer, Dr. Morgan and his wife Mimi enjoy frequent adventures all over the Southeast and beyond in their comfortable motorhome. We'll have to fact check that. I think his motorhome's been upgraded since that picture was taken. Dr. Morgan is a generous and outgoing person who enjoys playing Santa all year round. He is always ready to help his friends and family. We here at Fox News, along with Dr. Morgan's friends and colleagues, wish him a long and happy retirement. And that about wraps it up for this news segment. I'm Dr. Fox. Thanks for tuning in.
Dear brother, you've been on many adventures, but now you are about to set out on a road where you have never been before. This journey will be what you make it, hopefully full of interesting experiences and discoveries about yourself and the world around you. Although it may be getting off to a rocky start in this year of the COVID pandemic, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and happier days are coming. In retirement land, there are no alarm clocks and you are never on call. You set your own pace and determine your own destiny. You have a chance to reclaim creativity and catch up on whatever you set aside for someday. I'm so happy for you that you have arrived at this phase of life. Although I enjoyed my career and feel I made a contribution, as I know you certainly have done in your decades of work, retirement has been nothing but wonderful for me. I wrote a haiku poem describing my experience that I will share with you now. Grand Canyon, awesome. Disneyland, happiest place. Hawaii, peaceful. Congratulations, Ken.
Tell me this. What's your most memorable contact with Dr. Morgan?
Well, I tell you the most memorable contact with Dr. Morgan is when we were at the Old Breast Center. We had the worst day. It was terrible. That's when we were scheduling patients every 15 minutes. I had to choose between an outpatient or one of Dr. Conforti's patients. And apparently I chose the wrong patient. Well, everybody was mad and upset because this patient had to wait. Well, guess what? Somebody had to wait. So anyway, I got all upset and everything, started crying and pitching a fit, and just, it was a terrible day. Well, anyway, I got Dr. Morgan all upset because I was crying. Well, the next day, he said, Kathy, I'm about ready to retire. And so anyway, we made it through it. So now, it's 5 years later, and now Dr. Morgan is saying goodbye, and it's horrible to let him go because he is one of the main radiologists that truly has a heart about caring for ultrasound and caring for the techs at the breast center, and we're truly going to miss him. We, when his son came to work for Algae Associates, we were saying, how are we going to distinguish between Dr. Morgan and Dr. Morgan? And so I said, let's call Dr. Morgan, let's call him Big Daddy Morgan, and we'll call the other one Baby Morgan. And so that's how we distinguished them. Well, who knew that everybody was going to call Big Daddy Morgan all the time? But that's his nickname for us now, and it's in a loving way. But anyway, we do wish him well, and we love you, Dr. Morgan, and we don't want to let you go, but we know that it's your time because you have done your time and served your time all these years, and we just love you this much. So enjoy your retirement.
Hey, Dr. Morgan, happy retirement. I just wanted to tell you how excited and happy I am for you and how thankful and proud I am to have worked with you in the ultrasound department. We've always had such great days at the breast center. I always looked forward to the days that you were going to be there because I knew it would be a good day. You're so good with our patients and so great to work with. You've taught me so much and I really appreciate it. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas, and I hope I'll run into you one day in Thomaston because I am going to miss you very much. Bye.
Hey, Dr. Morgan. I just wanted to wish you the best in retirement. We're going to miss you at RAM. I've enjoyed working with you over the past couple of years, maybe 15 years, I'm not sure. So we have tons of memories, but the one thing that I remember the most about you is your kind heart. And when I was diagnosed with breast cancer, you were the first radiologist to call me and to check on me and to reassure me that everything was going to be okay. You set me up with, some of your friends that were going through the same thing at the same time I was, and that just really meant a lot to me, and I want to say thank you. And I just hope that you enjoy retirement and enjoy your cows and horses and all the fun stuff that you get to play with on the farm. And I just want to let you know that you taught me so much. You're a great radiologist and you've been a great friend over the years. Happy retirement, and if you are ever out, come and see us out at Vera. We would love to see you. God bless your family, and just enjoy it. Thank you so much.
Hey, Dr. Morgan. Congratulations on your upcoming retirement. Your well-deserved retirement. Congratulations. There is one story I want to share. And Dr. Morgan, I don't know if you'll remember this because it's been several years ago. But you and I were working together over at the breast center, and we had slowed down a little bit, kind of in between patients. And every now and then, during that time, you would pop your head and you and I would just chit chat. So we had finished up a procedure, and I was in my room just cleaning up, and you popped your head in, and I said, Dr. Morgan, I want to talk to you about something. And you were like, sure, Carla, yes. What is it? What's going on? I said, Dr. Morgan, I just want to tell you that you give the least amount of lidocaine during procedures. And you looked at me, you said, what? I said, yes, Dr. Morgan, you give the least amount of lidocaine when you're doing procedures. And you just couldn't believe it. You were just beside yourself. Oh, no, Carla, no, no, no. That's not possible. That's not true. I said, oh, yes, Dr. Morgan, it's true. I said, now, you and I have worked together for years, and we have done tons of procedures. And yes, you give the least amount. And I always used to wonder, well, why is Dr. Morgan being so stingy with this lidocaine? I mean, I would fill up the syringe, you have plenty, and then you would just give the patient a little squirt. And I thought, well, why in the world won't he give a little extra? So later on that afternoon, you and I were doing another procedure, and you started injecting that lidocaine, and you were really putting it in there. The patient was nice and calm and relaxed, and you looked up at me, and I just gave you a smile and a nod. A smile and a nod. There you go, Dr. Morgan. Way to be generous with that lidocaine. So you and I laughed about that the rest of the afternoon. But on a more serious note, Dr. Morgan, I just want to say thank you for looking out for ultrasound and everything you've done for us. You make sure we were taken care of, especially on call. I remember when we used to take call, you used to always talk to me about being so concerned about us being called in the middle of the night. You went on and on about it. I sure hate y'all have to be back and forth in the middle of the night with these callbacks. And I mentioned it to the text. I said, do y'all know how much Dr. Morgan cares about us? I said, it bothers him so much because he talks to me about it at the breast center all the time, how bothered he is about us being called in the middle of the night so often, just worried about us. And Dr. Morgan, just to let you know, that means a lot. We talked about that all the time. We always looked at the schedule when we were on call saying, I wonder who we're on call with. And quite often we would say, ooh, I hope it's Daddy Morgan. Oh, by the way, we call you Daddy Morgan. So we would say, I sure hope it's Daddy Morgan I'm on call with, because that weekend you knew you'd be taken care of. You always looked after us, always defended us, and just make sure we were taken care of. So that means a lot. So I want to say thank you, Dr. Morgan. I'm going to miss you so much. And I just hope that when all this COVID is over, that maybe from time to time you'll have lunch with Dr. Andrew Morgan and you'll pop your head in and say hello to us. If I'm at the breast center or if you're in the main department nearby, please drop by and say hello, because I'm going to miss you so much. I already do. And I feel like I just haven't properly said goodbye to you. So please stop by and say hello. But until then, get this big old virtual hug. And I hope to see you soon, Dr. Morgan. Please, please come by and say hello. Thank you for all you've done for me, for the ultrasound department, for the techs. Just thank you. We're going to miss you. We love you, Dr. Morgan. Take care. Happy retirement. Bye-bye.
So, my most memorable contact with Dr. Morgan was when I was an x-ray student back in the late 90s. I think it may have been 97, maybe 98. I was doing a clinical rotation through Upson Regional Hospital, and one day one of the techs asked me to take an x-ray of a foot down and get Dr. Morgan to read it for a foreign body. So I take the x-ray and I go down there, and he slaps it up on the view box and says, "What you got?" So I tell him, and he goes, "Well, where on this x-ray is this foreign body?" So I'm like, I didn't know, so I politely told him I didn't know. So he goes, "Go down there and find out." So I take the x-ray back, and I think it was Julie at the time, the tech, and she tells me where it is on the x-ray. So I go back down there and put the film back up on the view box, and I point to where I think she's pointing to, and he throws a China marker down and he says, "Circle it." So I circle where she pointed, and he says, "That's what separates a good tech from a bad tech. If you do that, I don't have to sit here and wonder where this foreign body is in this foot, and it makes my job easier." And so that was one of my most memorable experiences with Dr. Morgan, and that comment has stuck with me all these years. And I try to go the extra mile anytime I write down a worksheet, fill out a worksheet, and give reports. So enjoy your retirement. We're going to miss you.
Hey, Dr. Morgan, we just wanted to say congratulations on your retirement. We hope you enjoy it.
We're going to miss you, Dr. Morgan.
Dr. Morgan, thank you for everything. We know you're going to enjoy fishing and your grandkids. No one treated us like our big daddy here at the Breast Center.
Congratulations, Dr. Morgan.
Congratulations.
Hey, Dr. Morgan.
Hey, Dr. Morgan.
Here from the Breast Center. We just wanted to say congratulations.
We're going to miss you so much. And I know we were supposed to maybe talk about a memory, and I will tell you, I will never forget the day you told me, get Tracy Blaylock up here, you get Susan Harris up here, and we gonna do something about this mammo room. And the radiology room got approval to get expanded, and now it's like a castle in there. So thank you very much.
We can even exercise in there.
Yeah, that's what we're doing now. We have an aerobics classes in there. But anyway, we wish you want to tell you how much we love you, appreciate all you've done for the Breast Center. In my opinion, you're just a really big teddy bear. And we are so appreciative for all your service and all these years that you have contributed to the Breast Care Center. Thank you for all you've done for us.
And I just want to say my happy memory, or my memory of you, is when I very first came to the Breast Center. Will you hold this?
I sure can.
So we were getting our clinic patients ready, and I come back there, and you come back to the clinic, and you said, if you nurses would direct these doctors in the way that they should go, then we could get these cords on the table and get this done and get them out of here. So I will never forget your airport clearance. It has made me a better nurse just because you directed me, and now I direct them in the way that they should go.
That's right.
We hope you enjoy your retirement. We will miss you dearly. The Breast Center will never be the same without you.
Congratulations.
We love you.
Hey, Dr. Morgan, congratulations on your retirement. I'm going to miss you.
Hey, Dr. Morgan, congratulations on retirement. Enjoy.
Congratulations, Dr. Morgan.
Congratulations, Dr. Morgan. I'm going to miss you. This is Andrea. I'm coming to get some of them chickens.
Congratulations, Dr. Morgan, on your retirement. We're going to miss you.
Congratulations, Dr. Morgan. This place is not the same without you. We do miss you, but I know you don't miss these masks. Enjoy your retirement.
Congratulations, Dr. Morgan. Now life begins. See you there.
Congratulations, Dr. Morgan, on your retirement. I know that you're going to enjoy a lot more fishing now and enjoy those grandbabies even more now that you are retired and your family. I appreciate everything you have ever done for me at the Breast Center. I am going to miss saying Big Daddy will be here, y'all. He'll handle it for us. So have a good, happy retirement. Thank you again for everything.
Hey, Dr. Morgan, it's Melissa. I just wanted to let you know that you will be missed, and I always enjoyed working with you. You're always a calm and steady presence. I wanted to remind you of my favorite exam that I did with you. It was a cystogram on an elderly gentleman who was hard of hearing. You leaned down and looked him right in the eyes and said, "I'm fixing to hold your pecker." Anyway, I'll never forget that. Enjoy your retirement. Go.
Hey, Dr. Morgan, my happiest, funniest memory with you is doing an enema on a kid on the weekend a long time ago. And you came in and told him you were going to put a tube in his butthole. And it was all me and the other techs could do to not die laughing. We hope you enjoy your retirement. We'll miss you.
Happy retirement!
Hey, Dr. Morgan, this is Deborah. I was just going to let you know that we sure are going to miss you, but I do hope you'll be having more fun than ever. I'm sure it'll be more fun than being at Taylor Regional. And please stay in touch with us. I hope to see you at the Opera House. And best wishes from me. And I will hopefully talk to you soon. Bye.
Now. Hey, Dr. Morgan, we're so excited that you're getting to retire. We're going to miss you so much. Beth and I both appreciate so much how you went to bat for us and got our call under control. You made such a difference in our life. And by the way, before I leave, I need to say just get on with it. Get on with it.
Dr. Morgan, this patient's GFR is 42. Do you want me to give her contrast?
Just do it. Just do it.
Dr. Morgan, I hear you're retiring. Lucky you. Let me know how that is, because I want to do that myself one day.
I just wanted to tell you that I appreciate all your kindnesses to me through the years and how professional you always were. I appreciate you being friendly and sweet and sometimes a little fiery. I saw that towards the end. But, you know, we all got to cuss a little. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you that I really do appreciate you and have enjoyed knowing you. And I wish you the very, very best. I thought it was always sweet that you brought your lunch because you were trying to be healthy and hospital food's not so great. And I also wanted to thank you when I had my mammogram. You had to do an ultrasound on me and you were so professional. You never looked me in the eye. I'm sure it was just as embarrassing for you as it was for me, maybe more for me. Anyway, I wish you luck. Have fun with your mules, Mule Skinner. Godspeed. Bye.
Oh, Dr. Morgan, hello. Hey, glad to hear you're retiring. I'm very excited for you. I remember the days when using a mouse, you didn't know whether to use a left click or a right click, and you've come a long way since then. I enjoyed training you during that time. I've enjoyed my time with you, and I hope you'll be able to really spend a lot of time with your livestock and enjoy your time. You deserve it. And always remember, I was your first. Email, that is. You know. Thanks. Bye. Congratulations.
Papa Morgan, it's been a pleasure working with you over the years. You will be missed here at Radiology Associates in Macon. Enjoy your retirement and keep in touch.
Hey Ken, Lisa Farmer, just wanted to wish you a happy retirement from this wonderful institution now known as Navicent Health. Best of wishes to you, and basically we're all jealous.
Ken, I heard you're retiring. We're going to miss you up in the breast center and elsewhere. I can always remember when me and you were working out those breast biopsies, how much fun that was. And thanks for all your help over the years. Always very helpful with reading the images and whatnot. And good luck on the farming and the beef cattle, and if you got a couple extra tenderloins, just send them my way, or ribs, whatever you got. No pig's feet or anything like that, though. I'm not much for that. No cow tongue. But good luck to everything. Hopefully, maybe you pick up golf or something. We could go golfing one day. Congratulations.
Hey Ken, want to congratulate you on your retirement. Don't have any real stories to tell you other than to reminisce when I first met you back at Lou Martin's angio conferences up at Emory, and those were kind of the good old days. It's hard to believe that it's been so long since we used to go there and listen to his conferences, but anyway, congratulations, have a great retirement. I guess I'll be following along in your footsteps in a little over 3 years, but anyway, I'll talk to you later and good luck.
Ken, Commodore here. Congratulations on retirement. It's been a true pleasure and privilege to work with you the last 14 years. Good luck with retirement. I hope you enjoy every day. You'll truly be missed. Have a Merry Christmas and take care, my friend.
Good morning. I'm not a very good speaker in front of the camera. And I was thinking for a long time what to say. We've been working together for quite a few years. I started working in 2007. And I want to wish you the best in your retirement. Finally take a break from work and do what you like to do. I know that you're a very busy person at home, and I hope you stay busy with everything what you like. I was trying to remember any funny stories, but I guess nothing funny happened when you work with me. You're just an example of a person for me with the best work ethic. You always work hard, you're always on time. Sometimes I have problems to be on time. And on the days, if you're in the apartment, I remember it was always like that. If you in the apartment, by the time when I get to work, there are no plain films left, for instance, because you already did everything. It was always great to be on call with you because we could take a good break. I still remember the times that sometimes we could go somewhere for half of the day if on call with you. So I know that you sometimes probably had problems with my accent, and I want now to wish you happy retirement with no accent at all. But in order to do this, I'm going to switch to my native language. And good luck to understand, but I can assure you, I have no accent when I speak Russian. Я хочу пожелать всего самого наилучшего, чтобы отсутствие работы здесь дало вам еще больше возможностей заниматься всем тем, что вы любите заниматься дома, чтобы вам была большая удача со всеми вашими животными, землей, чтобы у вас все семьи, главное, были здоровы, чтобы вы были здоровы и могли наслаждаться своим пенсионным возрастом в полную силу, потому что здоровье – это самое главное. Берегите себя, берегите своих близких и будьте счастливы. Я буду всегда очень рада вас видеть. Когда вы по каким-то причинам соскучитесь и придете сюда просто с нами пообщаться. That's all. Good luck and happy life.
Hi, video editor Andrew here. I have a letter from Dr. Kathleen Kerrigan, who's one of the newer members of our group, and I'll read it now. Dear Dr. Morgan, congratulations on your retirement. I hope that this will be the beginning of a very happy, fulfilling chapter for you and your family. May you enjoy good health and strength to pursue your interests. I have really enjoyed the opportunity to get to know you a little bit. You are a wonderful radiologist and a true example for dedication, enthusiasm, and work ethic. I have liked getting to see a glimpse of your sense of humor. Thank you for sharing some of your musical knowledge with me. Thank you for being a part of offering me the opportunity to become a part of this great group. I am very grateful. It has been a blessing for me. Wish you all the best in your upcoming adventures. Take good care. Sincerely, Kathleen Kerrigan. Back to the video.
Hey Ken, Carol Collins here in the Pet Reading Room. Just wanted to congratulate you on your retirement and wish you well. I know you're going to have a great time. It seems like you already are, all your trips and things. I'm jealous. Anyway, just wanted to thank you for all the things you've done for us. Every time I walk into the large mammography reading room, I think of how you went to bat for us there and so many other times. So appreciate you. We'll miss you a lot. Please don't be a stranger. Make sure you come visit. And maybe once everyone gets the COVID vaccine, we can have a big shindig at your ranch and really celebrate your retirement the right way. Anyway, take care. Bye-bye.
Hi, Ken. I just wanted to say congratulations on your retirement. I'm envious coming off 10 days in a row, but I'm thrilled that you're retiring and I hope it goes well. You had a wonderful, productive, professional life that was well done, and you were competent and so productive, and you hit the sweet spot of not missing stuff but not overcalling stuff. And I only wish we had lots of Dr. Morgan still in the group, but at least we still have one, and you rubbed off on him. And I also thank you for being so easy to work with, particularly when I was still a scheduler, because that's a hard job, and some people made it harder than others, and that leads me to my favorite memory of you, when we still had the old black scheduling book and people wrote in pencil their requests for the schedule, and the coveted day after Thanksgiving, X day, Friday, for a 4-day weekend was always claimed by a few people that had a reason why they needed that off. And one year you had had enough of it and you came in and wrote in the book below 2 or 3 other names, KM, X day, horse's birthday. And Lee and I were just blown away by that. It really gave some people a message, and I still think about that and smile every time I think about it. So I hope you have a very long and happy and healthy retirement. I thank Andrew for the idea of doing this, and I hope it's a treasure for you to have a video of all of us. I'm sure you don't ever want to forget any of us. But seriously, I hope you have a Merry Christmas, and I hope that 2021 is a better year for all of us. Take care.
Hi, Ken. Thought I should probably break out the Upson County tuxedo for this one. I just wanted to wish you a happy retirement and let you know how much I appreciate your mentorship and your friendship over the years, and that you should get on with the retirement and enjoy it. You earned it. And God knows there's plenty of fish to catch and tractors to ride, so I know you're going to be busy. So, all the best to you and your family. You pass the baton on to Andrew, and I'm sure he'll carry on the Morgan legend for Ram. No doubt in my mind. So, have the best retirement ever. Don't be a stranger. And just to let you know, if the hoedown returns to Upson County, the Ebles will be there. God bless you. Take care, buddy.
Hello, Ken. Mike here. I just want to say it's been wonderful dealing with you and knowing you for the past near 20 years, working with you. And I know I haven't seen you in the past number of months, hopefully because you've been having more time off, having fun with family, fishing, and traveling around in your RV. But I'd like to say this is a retirement that's well-deserved. You'll be sorely missed. And don't be a stranger. Please come by and see us. Go Kubota. Take care, Ken. Have a good holiday.
Hey, Ken. Dr. Ranch. Just wanted to record a video for you, wishing you a happy retirement. We're going to miss you a lot around here. We're going to miss those flying fast reports. I appreciate you recruiting me back in 2011 and fighting for me to get my job here. Hopefully everybody thinks that worked out okay. And I hope you enjoy retirement. Go spend some time with your cows. And hopefully you can stay a source of beef tongue for Tatiana. So enjoy everything. It was a pleasure working with you, and keep in touch, and have a happy retirement. Bye.
Wow, Ken, you are retiring, man. It seems like I'm always a few steps behind you because I'm going part-time in January, as you know. And then all the people that I voted on for partner are going to be voting on me. So let's see, a few remembrances. There's one thing in particular that I thought was kind of cool. When I was in Dublin, probably the year was 2000, I remember Barry Parker saying, we've got someone interviewing, he's been out a while, but his practice isn't going as well as he wants it to. So who shows up at my doorstep in my office in Dublin but Ken Morgan, you know. And I remember, you know, the two of us talking and interviewing, kind of similar backgrounds, small town kind of guys, and you didn't take the job. So how ironic that 1 year later, when the Dublin practice starts imploding, I go and I find the Macon practice. Dave Froelich had called me up, said they needed a general radiologist, and who's one of my first interviewees? Ken Morgan. So after all that, I wind up having you voting on me to become a partner in the group. I also remember some of those great parties at your house, the barbecue and bluegrass parties. You've worked hard. You're leaving a big legacy in the group. You're always a great radiologist, very efficient. In fact, you remember the two of us would pair up on the weekends because we were able to give each other breaks where, shall we say, some of the other partners weren't able to do that. And you're also leaving us Andrew, who you know I'm a big fan of and work well with. So congratulations to you and Mimi. I hope that this isn't going to be the last we talk or see each other. Have a good party.
Hey, Ken. I just wanted to send you this video for your retirement. It's hard to believe the time is here. just want to let you know I've really enjoyed working with you for the past, 17 years. I have a lot of memories, and I'll just tell you a few of them. One of them is a number of years ago, unfortunately, when you told me you had the horses hit by lightning and you were using your backhoe to bury them. That's not something everybody can claim that they could do, or even have horses. But anyway, I remember that story. You introduced me to the lunch box that I still use to this day when I go to work. And I remember after a while when I would follow somebody in mammography, I knew who had been there the day before, whether it was you or Carol, depending upon whether the thermostat was turned all the way up or all the way down. I remember a couple of times when we would work together on the weekend, and I knew what an early riser you were, so I'd make a point to try to get there early. And I remember one time getting there at, I think it was about 7 o'clock in the morning, which was early for me, and opening up the queue, and everything had been read. And I said, "Good grief, Ken, what time did you get here?" And you had gotten there, I don't know, at 5 o'clock in the morning. You said you didn't have anything else to do, so you just came into work. Anyway, Ken, there's a lot of memories. And then another one, I remember when Kim and I went out to your place and you had that hoedown and a bunch of food and country music, and that was a great time. And, retirement comes for us all. I don't think I'll be too far behind you. And I wish you well and a lot of happy years, and for you to enjoy your life and do what you wanted to do. So I'm sure I'll be talking to you, and just wanted to send you this message. And Merry Christmas to you and your family. Bye.
Hey, Ken. Congratulations on retirement after such a long, good, wonderful career you've had. We're really going to miss you. I've been working for Radiology Associates for over 30 years, and I think you're one of the best hires that we ever made. I'm really going to miss you a lot. I know you're going to enjoy your farm and the grandchildren and your cows and all your acreage and everything there in Thomaston. But I just wanted to wish you good luck and let you know how much we're gonna miss you. You're just one of the most dependable people I've ever worked with, and we could just sort of plug you into anything, and you could do it, and you did it very well. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and stay safe. And I'll always miss working with you. And we're lucky we got your son Andrew to come to work for us. He's been wonderful. He's been a wonderful hire also, and he's going to be a huge asset to the group going forward. And hopefully he'll have a long career, with Radiology Associates, given all of the changes that are going on with the government and everything. And but I just want to say thank you for all your years of service to us, and all your hard work, and all the patients you've helped, and the technologists you've given some good guidance to. And I'll always appreciate your business judgment, because you could always sort of narrow things down to the essence of whatever problem was that we were facing, and come up with the most practical decision and recommendation. So people with wonderful business brains like you aren't really easily replaceable, and we're seriously going to miss you. So I wish you the best of luck. God bless you. Bye.
Okay, I used to mess with Ken Morgan a little bit because we used to take call by ourselves, and at that time we were also taking calls not only for the medical center but for Coliseum, and we had a little laptop, and things would come across. That's how they would send their images to us. Sometimes the images wouldn't come across all the way, and we had trouble. Well, I knew you'd had trouble with the VQ scan before, not getting everything across. So I pulled his chain one day because I knew he was high strung. So I called him up, and I acted like I was the nuclear medicine tech over at Coliseum. And I said, Dr. Morgan, this is so-and-so. I can't remember who the name was, but I said, I just sent you a VQ scan. Everything's going really well. I'm sure it's coming across. My wife's out in the car. I got to leave right now. We're going to go out to eat. He said, wait a minute. Do not leave until I get those images. Do not leave. I said, Dr. Morgan, I'm sure it's coming across just right, because I know what I'm doing. Some of the others don't. And I got to go out to the car. My wife's waiting on me. He said, do not leave until I get those images. Dr. Morgan, I'd like to stay here and wait for you and tell me the images across, but I know what I'm doing, and it's no problem. I promise you. I'm getting ready to leave. I'm telling you, do not leave until I see those images. Finally, I'm sure his face was as red as a fireball. So I couldn't do it anymore. I was afraid he was going to have a heart attack or something. So I finally said, Ken, it's me. It's Reggie. I'm sorry. I just pulled a big one on you. And I thought there would be payback. There never was, but I thought there would be payback.
And he's done on Friday, so I think you're safe, Reg. Thanks, man.
Just wanted to congratulate you on your retirement. I have several emotions to share with you. First, I'm jealous. I look forward to the day when I will be approaching my last week with the group just like you are. I'm very excited for you. I know you and Mimi are looking forward to you being around a lot more and being able to travel and enjoy yourselves with your grandkids and just this great time of year and great time of life for you guys. I'm very happy for you. A couple of things I wanted to share with you, memories that I have with you, Ken, dating back to Augusta. I do remember coming to your house once or twice. If I recall, it was a brick house off of Wrightsboro Road that had a peaked roof. Correct me if I'm wrong. Next, I remember Memphis, and very touched by the fact that you were available and came to our little apartment at 1267 Roxbury Court in Memphis when Connie and I moved there. We didn't know anybody. You two were about the only people we knew in Memphis. I remember when the moving truck arrived, you came to our apartment and worked very hard and helped them to unload things. A memory that I will never forget and always be grateful for your help. I remember coming to your house when Ben and Andrew were quite young. Connie and I did, and came for dinner and visited with you guys, even though we were on opposite ends of the street in training programs. It was great to know that you guys were there in town. When you had been in Thomaston for how many ever years? 13 years practicing, plus or minus, and had heard a rumor that you were leaving the job situation there. I remember calling you, asking you if you would want to come and do some locums with us, and was thrilled that you were excited to do that. And then, of course, you came and enjoyed the practice and jumped into the partnership situation, and it's just been a pleasure to work with you. I have enjoyed every minute of working with you, and it makes me sad to know that I won't see you on a regular basis, but know that you're close by, and I will of course keep up with you through Andrew. Probably my most fondest memory, Ken, of you in our practice time was around the time when my mom was in her last days, and that's been 3 years ago, October. I remember a Thursday, the doctor at Carlisle told me that she would probably last a few more days, and I was going to Hawkinsville on Friday, and you kindly offered to be available if needed. And I remember getting a call from the doctor in the car on the way to Hawkinsville telling me that it would not be very long. I called you at your home probably 9 o'clock on that Friday morning. You jumped in the car and came to Hawkinsville, and I was able to drive to Macon and be there with my mom when she passed later that day, probably 1 to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. If you had not been available to do that, I would not have been able to do that, and I will be forever grateful to you for that. I hope you know that. It's been a great time to have you in the group. We look forward to seeing you guys around town. If you guys come to town to eat, give us a call. We'd love to see you. Drop by for a visit. Of course, we will keep up with Andrew, and he will let me know how you're doing. Again, congratulations to you. Love you guys.
Hi, Dr. Morgan. Congratulations on your retirement. When I think back of the times we worked together, the first thing that comes to mind is how everyone would hurry to get their paperwork done and their images out just to try to keep up with you. But I personally admired your work ethic. I like to come in early before everyone got there and catch up on paperwork and do QC, but I don't think I ever got there before you. On the days that we worked with you, I knew that the techs would not have to wait very long to show their images. And when you and Debbie and I went in to do a stereo, I knew how it was going to go, just like clockwork. But perhaps my favorite memory was the time that you surprised us all and belted out your rendition of "Friday is My Favorite Day." I'd never heard that before, but I still sing that song. I just want to tell you that I really enjoyed working with you, and I wish you many, many years of a very happy retirement.
Ken, good morning. I just want to send you this short video in congratulations of your retirement from an extraordinarily successful, fruitful, and important career. You know, as I think back of the times that we spent together back in Thomaston, they were without doubt the most fruitful and enjoyable times that I had. One, because I think we were actually doing something for a community that needed us. And two, the times that I specifically spent with you working on difficult, complex, both general surgical and vascular surgery problems. I will tell you that until you came to Thomaston and brought your vascular surgery, angiography, and intellectual gifts, the program, the radiologic program, where it was faltering, and I do not think I would have been able to produce the type of robust vascular program that I was able to do without your help and partnership. You know, as we look back at what has happened in medicine, as we talked the other day, the corporatization and all the other different problems, one of the issues that I thought was most noxious was the failure of radiology and surgery to work together. I think we had a particularly different type of relationship in that we both worked closely together, augmenting, using the knowledge that each of us had, teaching each other, and coming up with the best solution that could be done at the time. As I thought back about all the procedures that you did for me, it's an amazing fact, and this is true, Ken, as I've reviewed my cases, is that we did not have one single complication from your radiologic procedures. And if you also remember, we were able in that small town to report 100 consecutive aortic aneurysms without a mortality. And that goes very much to the safety of the radiologic and angiographic program that you provided. On top of that, probably more important, your friendship to me has been extraordinarily important. You're a first-class individual, an elite mind, and an overall good citizen. All in all, Ken, my professional and personal relationship that we had was a gift to me, one that I'll treasure the rest of my days as I look back fondly in the times that we spent, both having fun and in the trenches trying to take care of people that needed us. Again, congratulations, Ken, on your retirement. It's well earned, it's well deserved, and you had a magnificent career. It's been a privilege and a pleasure to know you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm live. Okay. I wanted to tell Mr. Ken that I'm glad he's retiring, and he'll know what I mean when I say there will be no more Iron Men after he and I retire. Okay. So I'm not too far behind him, but I wanted to relay this really funny story. One of the best times I had with Ken was when we went out in the Gulf of Mexico fishing one night. Stayed out all night, okay, way out, all right, and Ken caught an octopus in a jar, okay, and the mates pulled it on board, and they said, boy, this is great bait, okay, so they put it back on Ken's hook, and he threw it out again, and next thing he hauled in was a 6-foot hammerhead shark, okay, on the back of the boat. And the mates pulled that thing up there, and all of us went to the front of the boat. Okay, I'm talking about me and Dr. Elsie and other guys, men together with other men doing manly things. So we went out to the front of the boat, all right. So we got back to Destin, and they were having a fishing rodeo, and Ken won first place for the largest shark, okay, and got his picture taken with Miss Meston, Miss Destin, okay. All right, so we had a good time. All right, but Ken's a great guy. I love him to death.
Okay, so Andrew editing video here. The next clip is from Dr. Brett Slate, and he sent a message that says, "Congratulations, Ken. You were always the best to work with, and no bullshit when you step in it. Enjoy the ride, Brett." Video attached. Roll the clip.
Dr. Ken Morgan, congratulations on retirement. RAM is really going to miss their top producer. So, Andrew, you got big shoes to fill, so I hope you can step it up. I remember those long weekends working at the medical center. And at that time, we would be split into different rooms. Who would read the medical center, who would read Coliseum. And I remember working with you, you coming back there and looking at me and saying, "Are you doing any work back here?" Because as hard as I would try, I could not keep up with you. One memory that comes back is I would work for a lot of the other guys at RAM doing their call shifts and whatnot, weekends. And sure enough, I always tried to get you, Ken, to get you to sell me your call and your weekends. But you never would. You always do them yourself, except this one time when you came up to me and you said, "Hey, can you help me on Saturday night?" And I thought to myself, "Oh my goodness, I've broken this barrier. I'm finally gonna do an extra shift for Ken, and maybe this will lead to a lot more." So anyway, I get up that Saturday morning, get in my car on the way to the medical center, and the weather bulletin through the radio, massive blizzard coming through Macon. So safe to say that he didn't sell me anything else, and I should have charged you for hazard pay. I mean, I risked my life. I sent you a video of me driving in the snow on I-75 with zero visibility. But anyway, in all seriousness, I want to thank you. RAM was my first job out of training, and you were very approachable. You were very willing to give not only professional advice, but also personal and financial advice, which I thought was very, very helpful in my career in radiology. So for that, I thank you. I know I have no concerns for you in retirement, as you've got quite the number of hobbies to keep you busy. As well as your beautiful grandchildren that I'm sure you will be spending more time with. Ken, congratulations on retirement. Please, if you're ever in Kissimmee or down in Central Florida, please give me a call. We'll go get some coffee at Waffle House and talk about some Cracker Barrel stock. All right. Congratulations again.
Hey, Dr. Morgan, Merry Christmas. I'm so thrilled to be able to send you this video in honor of you and your retirement. I remember being a student in radiology. I was extremely scared of you. However, as the years passed, instead of fearing you, I feared disappointing you. You have been a great mentor to me. You have been a great teacher, and you've been my friend. I appreciate you so much. I'm so glad you're finally retiring and being able to enjoy your life as you deserve. Merry Christmas. Please keep in touch. Send me some pictures of your vacations. Come drink a beer with me and Griffin on my deck. And love you.
Hey, Dr. Morgan, I'm just so happy for you that you're going to get to retire. You're going to have a wonderful time. It's you and Mimi traveling the world, traveling the country anyway. And I seeked out a place to have this video for you, and I got you the best Santa Claus catfish up here in the mountains. We're in Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge. But anyway, I've got so many memories of you. I remember the first day I came to work there, and you told me I was going to help you with an arteriogram, and I was terrified. And I told you better not yell at me. And then the time we put your hair up in rubber bands, me and Betty and Johnny Sue, that was the funniest. And working with you was great. And I'm going to get emotional because I learned so much from you. And I just am so thankful I got to work with you. And I'm thankful that you are my friend as well as my doctor. I trust you completely. And I've come to you for so many things, and you've helped me so many times. So I'm going to get my composure and wish you just the very best. I love you, and I hope that you just enjoy yourself. And the medical world is really losing a champion, a hero. So you teach your son as well as you know, so he can take your place, step in your shoes, which are big shoes to fill. I love you, and the best wishes.
Hello, it's me. I want to first say how honored I am that I was asked to be a part of this video. Just truly honored to be able to celebrate you. So you're retiring, like forever. Wow. Betty retired. Deborah retired. Now you're retiring. Kim's still working. Yep, still working. That's okay. That's okay. My time will come. My time will come. Congratulations. You enjoy this time. Enjoy everything you've worked so hard for. Enjoy the farm, your family, those grandbabies, and just enjoy life now. You've worked so hard for it. And I just can't think of a radiologist that deserves this more, not more than you. Look, I have notes. I keep looking down because I have notes because I can't remember what I want to say. And I keep forgetting, and I've started this thing over a lot. And I don't really like this whole video thing and videoing me, but I'll do it. I'll do it for you. To date, you're still my favorite radiologist. That hasn't changed in all these years. You're still my favorite. I started working with you a long time ago. I was a baby, like maybe 21, maybe. And you taught me so much. You really did. You made me the tech I am. Look, I'm not going to cry. You made me the tech I am. You really, really did. And you taught me so much, not only about the profession, how to do good work, but compassion. Compassion. And I learned that just by watching you with your patients. And you didn't treat them like an account number. You treated them like somebody's mom, somebody's dad, somebody's brother, somebody's sister. And they're people. They're not just patients. And let's give an example of that. Mr. Benny, every time we checked his AV shunt, he pulled out something to eat during the procedure out of his pocket and started eating it during the procedure. And I also remember you slipping him some cash when he left so he'd go get him something good to eat. Yep, we saw it. all those nights we dripped Uracanes all night long, like all night long, so somebody wouldn't lose their leg. I mean, you worked so hard. You really did. And it did not go unnoticed. Some of my very favorite memories, some of my very favorite times of being a tech was in that specials room. Even in the fluoro room when we did specials, do you remember that? And programming that dang thing that hung on the wall, and you were screaming out 2 for 3, 3 for 2, and 1 every other out. Yep, still remember that. But it was great. It was really great. Thank you for everything you've done for me, everything you've taught me, whether you realize you were teaching me or not. I just want to say thank you. And thank you for just everything you did, not only at work, all the stuff you did for Sydney, letting us have her birthday party at your barn, coming by and picking her up in that dang semi-truck and taking her for a ride. You just really went over and beyond, and you're just such a blessing. We worked hard, we really did, but we had a lot of fun. And one thing that stands out to me is our infamous Christmas parties that we planned every year, and getting to meet Santa, and getting to meet Cowboy Santa, and getting to meet the gorilla who ate Cowboy Santa. Those are the best. Those are just the best. And you probably don't remember some of those Christmas parties, do you? We had fun. We had a lot of fun. Also remember making a video of Rick and Dick and letting them voice all of their complaints that they had about you. Yeah, that was fun. One thing we can't complain about is the wonderful person you are. And I would love to celebrate with you in person and have a drink with you. But for now, the video will have to do. So I just want to raise a glass. Thank you, Dr. Kenworth Morgan, for everything you've done. And here's to many, many more blessings still to come your way. I love you. Oh, and one more thing before I cut it off. Since you're currently unemployed, if you ever need any radiology services, just come on up to Griffin Imaging. Just come on up the road. I got you.
I would like to remember Ken Morgan, something that he did for me one time. This was October the 7th, 1907, a few years ago. And I was on 9 Main making rounds to go out of town, go to Cornell, down to the farm. And I kept having this epigastric mid-abdominal pain. It was just killing me. My wife happened to be with me because when I left the house, she said, I'm going to go with you in case you get sick. Well, I just made the decision on 9 Main that if I got to have my gallbladder taken out, I'm going to take it out today. And I'm going to go downstairs. And I came downstairs, and Ken, you were on working that day, fortunately. And we tried our damnedest to figure out what was causing me to have abdominal pain. You did an ultrasound. It was totally negative. Did a KUB, all that. It was totally negative. And we were in the x-ray department right across the hall from my room where I'm sitting right now. And we were sitting over there talking, and you were asking me questions about this epigastric pain I was having. And you looked at me and you said, I would like to do one thing. And I said, anything. I said, this thing is just bothering me bad. And so there used to be a real nice, tall, skinny lady here that did portable EKGs. And I can't remember that lady's name to save my life. But you and I both knew her, and she came right on down with a little EKG machine right over here across the hall. And I laid down on the ultrasound table, and she did an EKG, and I just lay there, and you just stood there and watched her. And when we got done, she ripped off the EKG, she looked at it, and she handed it over to me. And I'll never forget that in letters 2 inches high, right across the bottom, it said acute MI. Never had any problem before in my life. And you said, you know, we're going to have to fix this. And you put me in a wheelchair, and you personally pushed me down to the emergency room. And the ER doctors down there, they were waiting on me. And as I went in down there, I said, find Chuck Hawkins. And you directed them to get me started, and Chuck Hawkins happened to be here making rounds and took me right to the cath lab and did a coronary arteriograms. And he didn't have to put in stents or nothing. He said, look at the, Georgia was playing Vanderbilt, by the way. And they were on the television, and on the radio. And I wouldn't let Chuck Hawkins do the arteriogram unless they'd have a radio in there so I could listen to the game. And you sat right there with me. You stayed with me the whole time. I don't know who did all the x-rays, but somebody was upstairs. But I'll always be grateful to you for that, and I'll always remember you for one other reason. And that is the first time I ever walked through the parking lot out to my parking place out there, I saw this red Ford pickup truck. I always liked Ford pickup trucks and John Deere tractors. You can see my collection of John Deere tractors right here.
There they are.
And so I walked out there, and I'll always remember you had a thing around your tag that says, my other car is a John Deere. And I thought that was just so cool. But I wish you the best in your retirement. You have obviously meant a lot to me. We have enjoyed talking all these years. And, you know, you're just a great guy. So go home, retire, get on your John Deere tractor, and just keep on mowing. Love you, man. Love you.
And cause as I roll, oh wait, we're not doing that. We're talking about retirement, not karaoke. I'm talking about you. You did it. You're retiring. Good job. I don't think I'll get there. But if I do, it's because of you. Because you taught us how to work hard, how to play hard, how to take care of people with love. So we just want to say thank you. We love you, Dad, and congratulations. And please take a rest and enjoy some of these fruits you've worked so hard for. Love you.
Happy retirement, Dad. This video has been a lot of fun to make. It's been great to talk to just a few of the people whose lives you've touched along the way in your long, successful, and distinguished career. There are, in addition to the folks in the video, I know there are many more people that will want to get in touch with you and wish you well in your retirement. There are also hundreds of thousands of patients that have had their lives touched by you and in many times saved by you during your career. And just know that all of those folks, even though we work behind the scenes, those folks are better for having encountered you along the way. Your retirement is certainly well earned. And your career is something for me as a radiologist to strive to emulate. It's been very cool, I guess is the best word to describe being able to work alongside you in a practice. That's something that the vast majority of people don't get to experience. So, you know, all this time you spent away from the family at work while we were growing up, I've gotten to work alongside with you in the trenches and get a little taste of what your life was like when I was just a child. And, you know, as evidenced by all of the messages in the video and by everything I've seen over the years, we've been fortunate enough to work together. You know, you have nothing but professional integrity, strong work ethic, and I'm really proud to know you. This is certainly not the last time I'll see you, and hopefully we will have many more adventures along the way. I love you. I wish you and Mom the best, and hope you'll send me many pictures of drinks at the beach and toes in the sand and fish on the line. So you guys have got many more adventures and many blessings ahead. Congratulations.
All right, hold on a minute before you hit go. You can't take some of this off if I do it? Like if I mess up or something, say, Chad, scratch that.
Well, I can't cut and paste in the middle, no, but I can like cut the ends of it off, like the beginning and the end.
This is a major feat. You know, I don't like doing stuff like this. I don't like to be on. Have you done one yet? You got to do it today. So where are you going to do yours at?
I'll just probably stand, you know.
Well, hold on a minute. I can't do it, Chad. I can't do it. What are you laughing about? Are you taping me this whole time? Well, let me see what you've done.